Well, a tough choice for parents during this pandemic, whether or not to send their kids back into school buildings. Tonight, teachers, bus drivers, and other school staff also face that choice. Will they return to their jobs and risk exposure to the virus? NBC 15's James Gordon spoke with the local education union to find out more about that difficult decision.
The local union rep says that they do get the calls, and he and his staff are walking people through their choices. Some are deciding to retire if they have enough years of service. He says membership is up, and so is the uncertainty. Staying socially distant in a classroom, a cafeteria, or on a school bus will be almost impossible.
There is a risk involved. Even with all of our efforts, there's going to be risk involved in returning to traditional brick and mortar.
A real-life warning by the superintendent. Baldwin County will start school August 12. Alabama Education Association Representative Jesse McDaniel says the AEA has been overwhelmed by teachers with doubts and questions in Baldwin County.
And they're simply concerned for their own safety when they return to school. So we have been getting an uptick in those phone calls, but we have also heard from a number of teachers on social media especially who are ready to go back to work and who really had a hard time with the technical transition to virtual education.
McDaniel says teachers and staff who have health concerns or are near retirement are choosing to either get out, go virtual, or find a different way to teach. A few are even creating their own homeschools.
We have heard some cases of that happening where you have individual families pooling their resources together so that they can hire a certified teacher to teach just 3 or 4 kids at a time.
The fear is real, he says, but so is the opportunity to teach safely.
Let's face it, we're up against something that we've never faced before, and we only have one shot to get this right. And so all hands are on deck, working together to try and get this right the first time.
The AEA says they surveyed 40,000 employees across the state this week with questions like, are you comfortable wearing a mask in school? And has COVID-19 made you think about leaving the teaching profession? Complete results of that survey will be released sometime next week. In Baldwin County, James Gordon, NBC 15 News.